I love to do a quick, party or dance before the interview because...
Is this how you dance? White people, seriously? No.
Really? Excuse me? I'm from Russia, we can dance, but yeah, maybe you can show me how to give me some tips. Good morning, beautiful people. This is Erik Eklund, our speaker this month. And yeah, like I said, thank you so much for being here, and I loved your talk. Really, it was so inspiring, and the topic was inclusive, and you talked, for me, I'm always curious, and I always ask what our speaker think when they first get the topic, because for me, if I get a topic like inclusive, or last month it was water, and I was like, so for me it's very difficult to create a talk about it. And what was your first thought about the topic, and where did you get the idea? I mean, is it in the bathtub, or running after a bus, or
no.
what just to tell me a bit about the topic and how you got the idea for your talk.
So the topic inclusive is a topic that I resonated to it. This is my life, it's my way, it's my emotions, like, oh my god, can we please talk about inclusiveness, being inclusive? So as soon as that topic came, it immediately hit my heart, and I just go, okay, yes, I take it. And then of course came that little trick of, okay, so here's the guidelines, this is what we would like you to do, and I'm okay, and then at the same time, the organizer goes, what do you want to do?
Great.
And I'm like, okay, now we have all these thousands of variables to work on. And I think the story came to me once. the story just came. I can tell you this for certain. Stories are never coming when I want them to come. They just,
So when you try to get an idea...
A power nap, yeah. When I have a power nap, when I go to work out, something like that.
But when you do something, I don't like to say work out, or have a shower, the ideas are coming. Yeah. Okay. That's for me the same. I get the most of my ideas in the shower, or when I go for a walk. And we are a networking event, so are you often go to networking events, or you're a public speaker, I forgot to mention it, you're a public speaker, and I think you do it so amazing, really. I rarely saw someone doing such a great job, so it really caught me, and
yeah, I saw that in the video.
We have to put this video in this interview, maybe I do this. So I often go to networking events, but I read that you're, as a public speaker and a self-development coach, you like to connect people and improve their lives. So for you personally, do you also go to networking events, or are you, you did it in the past and now you're bored?
No. I do it a lot. I have this rule saying, or belief more of, to become interesting, I first have to be interested. And it's this thing of learning, discovering new people, things, ideas. Ideas doesn't come because I'm sitting at home alone and watching Netflix or Game of Thrones, right? They are coming when I am traveling, when I'm interacting with people, even after the event today, when I'm asking someone and they say, oh my god, it was so good, but I was like, what part was good? And then it makes me think a little bit, and they give me some more specific feedback, and then I use that a little bit later, like, oh, I didn't see that coming myself, for instance.
Yeah, this is what I also really love. Every time in a different location, you meet, a few people always come, you can count on them, but we also have lots of new people, just talk to people, and I don't know, it's just so inspiring. And the locations I'm in, I don't think I would come here if we didn't do this event here. So I really love this. And you said you travel a lot. So I heard your flight is going at 3. So what is your next destination?
Well, now my next destination I'm going home for the weekend, which is Barcelona.
Okay.
And then for May, actually for next weeks, I am staying in Barcelona for a bit. I have no flight scheduled, but April has been quite hectic around northern part of Europe.
So,
where have you been in Europe, or?
Yes, I've never been in Barcelona, so I really have to.
Oh yeah, come.
Yeah.
You should totally come. Barcelona is this is where I'm basing from, but a lot of my work. So I was in Poland last week, and this week I was.
Poland is so beautiful. I have a friend from Poland, and she was there with the parents, and I was like, I didn't know. Like I watched some pictures, I was like, wow, this is such a beautiful country. Mm-hmm. I didn't. For me, it was like what, whatever. And I heard in an interview that you learn a lot while you're traveling.
Yeah.
What was the last learning you learned while traveling? Or is this
you want me to be straightforward?
Oh my God, yes.
Coming to Germany, right? The one thing that I realized that I was back in Germany was everyone wants to go first. Like off the plane, train at the train station, everyone they didn't even think of what he's standing there waiting. And I love to observe how people behave. And this is the one thing that I just remember. Like, yep, be back in Germany. Everybody's like, boom, me first, me, myself, and I. And that was my. I was about to bring it into the talk today, but then I just like, nah.
You should. It was so funny. One of the things I really love about Creative Mornings is the get-togethers. Last year we had, Creative Mornings is in 80 countries, and we had a big meeting in New York. Mm-hmm. And when I flew back to New York, to Germany, I mean, obviously the people wanted to go to Germany, so most of them were German. Uh-huh. And since they sat through, you can stand in the line and we're ready to check in, nearly everybody just jumped off the seats and was like standing in line, and the next 20 minutes nothing happened. No. And I was like, and then it was a little shop where I bought my t-shirt, and I said to the girl at the counter, listen, you have to watch this is so German, we have 20 minutes, and I was showing her the line, and I was like, see, this is typical German. And this is so true. Mm-hmm. Do you have a favorite book which helped you in your own self-development process? Because I'm curious about...
There are different books in different parts of my evolution. The one book is Getting Unstuck, which was the first book that helped me a lot. And then there was a book called The Answer. Also really cool, and it had more of the storyline just spelled out for you. Now a book that's really, really inspiring for me is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill.
I read it.
And Daring Greatly by Brené Brown.
This is one of the books I didn't know before, so thank you.
So they're coming. The more, once I'm passing one state and evolve to another, then different books comes with different information. Yeah,
you always just grab something which fits in the state or the part you are in. Yeah. So, and we're always changing.
And that's actually something to note for everyone who's watching this too, that sometimes we start reading a book and we feel,
I'm not
ready. Like you feel it's boring, you feel it's
well, you don't understand it yet.
Exactly.
But a year later,
put it aside. Just put it aside and pick up another book, but keep the book. It's coming back later.
I always listening to the books because it's just you can do it on your way to work, and just listening to people's voices. I don't know. Okay. I really like it, but
I'm old school. I like to actually read it.
Yeah, because I always listen to it, and then there's a part where I think, okay, Nadja, you listen to 2 books. Now it's time to do this stuff. And I think when you have the actual book, you just can write down your thoughts. And often, I catch myself like, so what did you learn from this? And I was like, in the middle of grabbing the second book and not doing the exercises for the first one. So, and you just, I think you need to do the work and not just to listen to it. So this is one of the things I really prefer in the actual book you can grab.
True thing, true that.
Thank you so much. Where we can find more about you?
In the online world, you can find me on LinkedIn with the name Erik Eklund or Erik Inspiration. If you use the social handle Erik Inspiration on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Vimeo, Twitter, you know all the social media channels, you can find me and you can contact me, but that's not enough. I would like people to actually reach out, say a word, say hi, say bye, whatever, but just clicking that follow button, I mean, engage.
And watch his talk, it was amazing.